What is good, yo? It's your boy Ken Barker here at the Too Easy Podcast. And as you can see, we have just hit the line over 20,000 subscribers, y'all. It's crazy, man. Really crazy. We had another milestone too. Well, at least I did. On my solo channel, we hit 5,000 subscribers, y'all. I mean, we're going crazy on YouTube right now. It's wild. Like, it's crazy just switching things up and how doing different strategies can actually help you gain more subscribers and retain a lot of viewers and a lot of people that just come in and watch. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I mean, it's been a blessing. It's been amazing. We're very close to being monetized. I mean, I don't know how much further we need. I know I got quite a bit on my solo channel, but I know we're very close on the Too Easy Podcast. So, but anyways, without any further ado, let's get into this. I think the downfall of the Obamas needs to be studied. Like, just in the past 2 years, I felt like the Obamas have just crashed and burnt their reputation so bad, especially during the Kamala campaign. Oh man, that campaign was horrendous. They're trying to convince the world, or trying to convince Black America, to vote for Kamala Harris. It was a tragedy. I ain't gonna lie. It was sad seeing my hero go out sad like that. It really was. But this right here, this was just outright sad. Like, this interview had the same energy as the Red Table Talk with Will Smith. And we all remembered how that went. Like, and before I even get into that, can I just say how bad of a freaking podcast this is? How many bad guests and how much bad advice was given on this podcast, or has been given on this podcast. I don't know how long this podcast has been up, but I know it's been up for a quick little second. And within its duration, it's been given, these women, or this woman right here, has been given so much bad advice, has been having a lot of people on that are also giving bad advice, and she just indulges in the bullshit because it's going to get her a couple clicks and views for her podcast. And, you know, I don't want to be a fellow podcaster and say, oh, not everybody should have a podcast. Because at least we bring value, you know what I mean? We actually talk about things and keep it real. This right here is just straight up ignorant. Like, most of the stuff I hear from this podcast is garbage. It's like, if she's not trashing Barack, she's trashing other people and trying to make a point off them and trying to lecture the public on how they're supposed to live. It's a horrible podcast. I'm telling you right now, it's just horrible. Like I'm telling you, like, it literally gives off the same energy as the Red Table Talk. And that podcast, or that show, was awful. Just awful. And so, man, to have your husband come on and make a fool out of himself, I thought I was only going to see it with Will and Jada. Nope. Round 2. And also, I'm not going to be talking no Michelle Obama conspiracies on, you know what I mean? Some crazy conspiracy. Michelle Obama is actually named Michael Obama. That's a man. I'm not going to do those conspiracies. I've been seeing a shitload of those. I'm not doing that here. All right? And neither am I talking about their marriage either. I know people are saying, oh, they talked about the divorce or whatever. It's none of my business. I truly don't care. And so, really, the only thing I truly wanted to talk about was this.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need, is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly
Yes.
gay folks still weren't out a lot, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
And so this is why everybody's like getting on Barack, because, you know, they're like, what? Like, this whole idea that, like, this whole disrespect of parents or disregard of the nuclear family has to stop. You know what I mean? And this is why they're getting on Barack, because it's like, you need that, you know, person or that friend from that community to get perspective. And I'm like, no, you just need good parents to teach you empathy. So this is how it's done. I've said this on the podcast already. By the way, go check us out. And I'll say it here. You don't need to be friends with anybody to learn empathy and sympathy and understand where someone's background is coming from, or where they're coming from and from their background. You don't. You just need parents to teach you. A mother shows you compassion. She shows you how to be empathetic and sympathetic to somebody else, you know, who could be different from you or other things, and she can nurture you into being that compassionate person. A father's job is to guide you, to be there, to give you the logics and show you how the world really works. And if you combine that together and you put it into one human being, you usually get a good person out of it. You know what I mean? Like the whole disregard of the nuclear family is just, I'm tired of it. Like, honestly, like you don't need to do anything other than what your parents teach you. And you need your parents to teach you things. You know, they say a father's not enough. Yeah, he is. Because in most households, I mean, or some households, especially in this generation where divorce is around 50%, yeah, most households don't have a father in it. And so, or at least half of them, from my understanding. And so, you still have a father, but I'm just talking about the nuclear family, like a family being together. That's what I mean, before anybody goes in on the comments. But yeah, you just need your parents. That's really what you need, is your parents. If they teach you right, you could be a good person and you could be empathetic. I'm not saying you can't be friends with that person from that community, but the whole idea is saying that you need that to be an empathetic person, or you need that person in your friend group to show that, hey, look at me, guys. I have a friend from a community and I can be diverse and anything, like, you know what I mean? This is the generation of, hey, look at me. This is really what this generation is. It's, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm friends with this person from this community. Ain't I a good person? That doesn't mean that. Just because you're friends with this person or you hang out with this person does not mean you care about them, and does not mean you're a good person. So I don't know. I think this whole idea of parents not being enough is just stupid. Now, I ain't gonna lie. There are some bad parents out there that teach hate. And, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, you don't need that to be a good person. Or you don't need that to see perspective or see it from another person's point of view. You just don't. You just need to be able to identify what's good and what's bad. Usually that's what parents are there for. To help you grow, to nurture you, and to give you the knowledge you need to survive in the world. And to be a good person in it. But I don't know, that's just me. Let me know what you guys think about the comments. Was Barack right, or was he wrong as rain? You let me know. But if you guys are watching this on TikTok, don't forget to give me a like and follow. If you're watching this through YouTube, don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. It's been real. It's been raw. It's been too easy, y'all.